Electrical Energy Measurement Part 9. Induction Type Energy Meter, Construction and Working. The Legacy Meter. The Induction Type Energy Meter is the classic meter with the spinning disc, and it was the standard billing instrument for nearly a century. Its genius lies in its ability to mechanically integrate power over time. We'll break down the four essential systems inside it. The driving system, creating the torque. This system consists of two electromagnets. Series magnet, current coil, CC wound with a few turns of thick wire and connected in series with the load. It produces a magnetic flux, Phi_I, proportional to the load current, I. Shunt magnet, pressure coil, PC wound with many turns of fine wire and connected parallel to the supply. It produces a magnetic flux, Phi_V, proportional to the supply voltage, V. The moving system, the aluminum disc. This is the heart of the meter. A lightweight, precisely balanced aluminum disc is mounted on a spindle, free to rotate. It is placed in the air gap between the series and shunt magnets. The working principle, eddy currents. The fluxes, Phi_V and Phi_I, cut the aluminum disc, inducing eddy currents within it. The interaction between the flux from one magnet and the eddy currents induced by the other magnet produces the net deflecting torque, T_D. Torque is proportional to power. Crucially, the deflecting torque, T_D, is proportional to the true power, P, of the load. This proportionality requires the shunt magnet flux to be carefully phased to be 90 degrees out of phase with the voltage, achieved using a shading ring, or compensating winding. The braking system. To ensure the disc's rotational speed is directly proportional to the power, a braking torque, T_B, is required. This is provided by a permanent magnet placed near the edge of the disc. As the disc cuts the magnet's field, it induces braking eddy currents, creating a torque proportional to the speed of the disc, T_B proportional to speed. Steady-state speed. In steady operation, the deflecting torque equals the braking torque, T_D is equal to T_B. Since T_D proportional to P and T_B proportional to speed, this means the disc speed is directly proportional to the power, speed, proportional to P. The registering system. The spindle of the aluminum disc is geared to a series of dials or mechanical counters. Since the number of disc revolutions is proportional to the total time integral of power, energy, the gear train directly records the accumulated energy in kilowatt-hours, kWh. The creeping error. A common error is creeping. If the pressure coil voltage is applied but no current is drawn, no load, the disc might slowly rotate due to friction or vibration. This is prevented by drilling two small holes opposite each other in the disc. When one hole aligns with a flux pole, the braking effect stops the rotation. Transition to modern meters. While the induction meter is a marvel, its mechanical nature makes it susceptible to errors and limits its features. Next, we step into the digital age to examine the modern solution, electronic and smart meters.